Join WABG and NBC 33 each week for Innovations in Agriculture. We'll be traveling the Delta showing you the latest agriculture technology that makes the American farmer the most efficient in the world. From the research labs to the Delta turn rows, Innovations in Agriculture will cover it all. We have behind-the-scenes interviews with scientists, researchers, and the farmers that use this technology. Innovations in Agriculture during WABG's Eyewitness News at 10 on Sundays and Monday mornings on GMM and NBC 33 first at 5. WABG and NBC 33, the Delta's agriculture news leaders.
WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Thanks for joining us here on the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Friday, September 28th, 2012. Well, topping our news, a 5-year-old boy dies in an overnight house fire in Greenville. The blaze breaking out after 1 this morning in the 500 block of Beauchamp Street, taking firefighters roughly 25 minutes to extinguish it. Authorities say a couple and their 4 children living inside the home along with the grandparents, all of them making it out alive except for a 5-year-old boy. All others in the home except for one of the male occupants were transported to the hospital. The child's mother flown to UMC in Jackson, where her condition remains unknown tonight. The structure, as you can see there, a complete loss. State fire marshals were brought in to assess the damage and determine the cause of the blaze. A Clarksdale teacher is arrested for killing a teen. You're looking at an old mugshot of Larry Stokes from 2009. Captain Robbie Lindley says the 29-year-old has been charged with the murder of 18-year-old Patrick Simon. The 18-year-old shot and killed early Tuesday morning after heated arguments. Lindley confirming to ABC 6 News that Stokes' occupation is a teacher, but not knowing for which school. Now, Stokes' bond has been set at $150,000. Meanwhile, a Greenwood nurse is facing charges. She illegally obtained drugs while on duty. Attorney General Jim Hood's office announces that Stephanie Ray Barton, 46, formerly a licensed practical nurse or an LPN at Golden Age Nursing Home in Greenwood, turned herself in to investigators with the Attorney General's Medicaid Fraud Control Unit on Wednesday following an indictment by LaFleur County grand jury on 7 counts of obtaining a controlled substance by means of fraud. Barton was booked into the LaFleur County Jail and released on a $10,000 bond. If convicted, she faces up to 35 years behind bars. As with all cases, the defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. Well, the search continues for a Greenwood man, Gary Eugene Boyles, reportedly breaking into his ex-girlfriend's home Saturday night, beating her about the face and holding the girl and her child hostage for at least 2 hours. Lieutenant Michael Johnson says Boyles is armed and dangerous, adding Boyles has relatives in the Washington County area where he was last seen in both Greenville and Leland. Now, anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to contact Detective Jeff Byers at 299-4903 or the Greenwood LaFleur Carroll Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. Remember, they only need your information and not your name. Well, switching gears, it was Walk to Lunch Friday at Delta State University. Students and staff who participated walked from the intersection of 5th Avenue and South Court Street to lunch in the historic downtown area where 4 establishments, A La Carte Alley, Christina's Exquisite Edibles, Mississippi Grounds, and the Starving Musician offer them discounted lunches. Now, the program is called the Court Street to Cleveland and is designed to promote walking and healthy living while strengthening the bond between the city and a university. Now, those who had registered early were eligible to win a free gift certificate to one of the 4 restaurants. Meanwhile, teachers and faculty at Carver Elementary School in Indianola have come up with a creative and unique way to advance literacy at the school with their first annual vocabulary parade. All 620 students had to adopt a unique and rigorous vocabulary word and come up with a literal or creative interpretation of that word. Now, with the school working to up its test scores, the purpose of the exercise is to help the students test proficient in literacy. To make the lesson even more fun, prizes were given out to students with the most imaginative interpretation and costume for their chosen word. Sounds of thunder all the way from Africa to hit a local mall over the weekend. Nationally acclaimed choir Ugandan Thunder taking to the Delta tomorrow. Choir members to bring some of the most powerful and energetic songs and dance our way. Now, these kids ages 10 through 13 have been all over the nation, and according to reviews, they've not let their audiences down. The choir holds 22 talented young singers, with organizers claiming this concert could change your life. To see it all for yourself, the choir will arrive in Greenville tomorrow, set to perform twice at the Greenville Mall at 2 p.m. and 4 o'clock.
The Delta's #1 news source.
Join Larry Birchfield for Proud to be a Delta Farmer on WABG TV6 Thursdays during the 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. news, and Fridays on First at 5 a.m. on WNBD NBC 33. While traveling the Delta roads, Larry and the team will give you an inside look into proud farming operations from across the region. Send your nominations by visiting www.wabg.com and click on the Proud to be a Delta Farmer banner.